Good afternoon and welcome to GP Video Podcast by Nadia. So, as I started yesterday, we are now talking about medicinal cannabis. As this is a very new topic and we were not taught about it in the medical curriculum, and I'm sure in Pakistan we still are not studying about it. And the entire system is actually very well understood just a few years ago. In the Western world as well. So I'm going to take this topic very seriously because it's a bit controversial as well. So we'll be doing at least a few podcasts, if not more than 10, in understanding all the pros and cons. What is medicinal cannabis? How does it work? What are the components? What are the medications? And what does it do in different conditions that we treat and everything. So we'll take it from the very basics and try and understand this controversial topic, and then we'll take it from there. So first of all, we want to say that what is medicinal cannabis? What is the actual definition of medicinal cannabis? So medicinal cannabis refers to the use of chemicals found in the cannabis plant. So cannabis is a plant and there are chemicals found in it that can be used as medicine. So it refers to the medical use of chemicals that are found in the cannabis plant to treat or relieve illness and health conditions. In common terms, cannabis is also known as marijuana, ganja, or hashish, in like other terms or other common terminologies. Like other medications, medicinal cannabis products are legally produced to strict quality standards. They are refined, they are legally produced to strict quality standards and taken or given or prescribed under the supervision of a medical practitioner. These products contain known doses and concentrations of the active chemicals that are adjusted to increase the therapeutic benefits and reduce potential side effects. So basically when GPs can, the specialists can of course prescribe it, but when you go to a GP, the GP should have done a course or a module in medicinal cannabis, and then they have the approval to be able to prescribe it. So when the patients come to me, what I do is I take their whole history. If they're my own patient, of course I know them from before, but if they're new patients, I'll take their entire history. Then there is a medicinal cannabis questionnaire that I go through with them, and why do they need it, which product, and everything. And then what I'll do is I'll put through an application through Therapeutic Goods Administration, TGA website, and within 24 hours I get the approval. Once I've gotten the approval, then I call the patient in again, I give him or her the approval letter, and then the script for the medicine that we are prescribing. So we'll come to all of that, but that's afterwards. So this is how the script works for medicinal cannabis, okay? But on the other hand, the reason that it is controversial is the illegally produced cannabis is often taken for enjoyment and to get high, euphoric. There is no control over the type or amount of active chemicals in illegally produced cannabis products, and it's also illegal in all states and territories in Australia. So now the question is that why is medicinal cannabis important, and how does it work for us? So nowadays, just a few years ago, there is this system called endocannabinoid system, which is present in human beings, was discovered by the scientists, and they have come up with a prospective hypothesis as to how it works and what is it all about. So following the discoveries of exogenous plant cannabinoids, because this plant has been there for ages, scientists isolated endogenous cannabinoids, also known as endocannabinoids. Endocannabinoids means the cannabinoids that are produced inside the body, and they are of two types. They are called anandamide and 2-AG. These molecules are naturally produced in the human body. Both endocannabinoids and THC, I'll come to it later, but this is the main medicine, this is the main chemical in the cannabis plant. So both endocannabinoids and THC are similar in molecular structure and interact with cannabinoid receptors. So THC is the one that actually acts on the cannabinoid receptors which are present in our body. The endocannabinoid system is composed of or consists of three major components. Number one is the cannabinoid receptors, CB1 and CB2, which are present in our body. Number 2 is the endocannabinoids, which are anandamide and 2-AG, which are the chemicals, and the enzymes which are involved in the synthesis and degradation of these endocannabinoids. So three products. One is the receptors to which the endocannabinoids go and get attached and work, and then the enzymes which are needed for the production and degradation of endocannabinoids. Now, what does this system do? What does the endocannabinoid system do? We'll come back to it tomorrow because again, it's a big video and my next patient is waiting as well. See you then.